Ladies and gentlemen, here we are with our next episode of NAWA Championship Wrestling. We're seeing a recap now of what happened last week during the NAWA Light Heavyweight Championship match as Chase Brown, Cauliflower Brown himself, introduced a guitar to the match and was able to, as you can see there, put a depression in the head of Thomas Extreme with that guitar, keeping the NAWA Championship for himself, but giving the victory to Thomas Extreme.
Chase Brown, light heavyweight champion, looked to be frustrated, and as you could see again, Thomas Extreme probably was concussed with that shot from the guitar, but he's standing backstage with C.J. Bentley right now. He's talking to the NAWA officials about a match that he's going to get with Chase Brown in a rematch.
I give him opportunity to win the NAWA Light Heavyweight Championship. Not only is it a match, but it is a guitar match. And I scoured to find one that matches Chase Brown's face. Ugly! And hopefully I'm going to leave a nice imprint of his face right here, and I'm going to take that title home with me, and it's going to hang on my wall with the others that I've taken from other companies.
Ladies and gentlemen, in a few weeks here on NAWA Championship Wrestling, you are going to see the NAWA Light Heavyweight Champion Chase Brown take on Thomas Extreme in his last chance at the title. But this is the catch, Redbeard. It's going to be a guitar match. No submissions, no pinfalls. The only way to win is to smash a guitar over your opponent's head, just like Chase Brown did last week to Thomas Extreme.
I don't think I've ever heard of a guitar match, to be honest with you there, Michael. That may be a first for professional wrestling. But here, as you can see, we're getting underway with our first match of this episode of NAWA Championship Wrestling. It is a championship match for the NAWA United States title, as here we have Boris Baronov on his way to the ring here. The Russian citizen himself, Boris Baronov, just teasing those fans with that flag of his homeland there as he approaches the ring.
Yeah, Boris is, obviously everybody hates Russia. Well, not obviously.
Well, some people probably would sympathize with him, but
everybody seems to think Donald Trump likes Russia.
Yeah, he certainly likes some aspects of their country, put it that way. But political affiliations aside here, we're going to have a stiff contest between this man and his challenger, none other than Adam James,
who's making his return here to the NAWA today. He's been gone for a little while, but he's coming in. He's a former NAWA heavyweight champion, but he's seen Boris running wild with the United States title. He came in, he told NAWA officials, I want to crack at this guy. I'm going to bring back the title to a United States citizen.
There you can see that belt around the waist of Boris Baronov, almost taunting everyone in attendance here. Is that belt seemingly out of place around the waist of this Russian sympathizer here, Boris Baronov? You have to say that red, white, and blue just looks strange around his waist, Michael.
Not really. He's carrying a kind of a red, white, and blue flag himself.
Oh, those are the wrong colors, though.
And here come, making his return to NAWA, the New Age Hitman, Adam James. Like I said, he's a former heavyweight champion here. The people love this guy.
Adam James in great shape here, looking to make a real big impact as he returns to NAWA competition. As Michael said, he is a former heavyweight champion, but he's got his sights set on the United States Championship here.
Hopefully he's not underestimating Boris Baronov. A lot of people look at Boris and like, he's not so scary. But Boris is a violent man. Some of the Russians get on drinking that vodka. They do a lot of crazy things.
Well, not only that, but just the fact that he is a definite fighter. He has strategy in play here that he can make an opportunity for himself and taking advantage of a man who's been out of action for a while here. James, as we said, returning to action here Got a little bit of ring rust almost assuredly, but we'll see how quickly he knocks that off once the bell rings.
You just got to look at that Russian Federation flag there. He's not happy seeing that.
What's he going to do? Looks like a roll of bounty to me. Almost went there.
I wouldn't call it bounty. That's an insult to bounty.
Yeah, you're true.
That's your generic brand. That's your Walmart brand. Toilet paper.
I don't even know if I would do that now. There's a almost appropriate salute there to that flag.
I think you had an allergic reaction.
Seemed like it. Adam James, definitely an old school brawler type of competitor here. And I think you're going to see a very, as we said, stiff contest between these two men. Probably not going to be a whole lot of technicalities to this thing. Probably just going to be a whole lot of straight right hands and good combat as we're used to seeing here in the NAWA ring.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to expect out of Adam James here tonight. Like I said, he might have a little ring rust. He might not. You don't know. He could walk out of here with a title in his first match back.
Very well possible. You never know what's going to happen.
But again, Boris Baronov, a wily veteran. He's been around these parts for a long time. He knows how to play this game.
Boris, a competitor who has seen action in a lot of different companies around the Mid-Atlantic here, and he's won championships in a number of different promotions as well.
And that belt, you just saw it right there. That's what this match is all for, the NAWA United States Heavyweight Championship. It's on the line right here on NAWA Championship Wrestling here, folks. And the action is just about to get started.
Referee's called for the opening bell there, and we are underway.
Crowd definitely behind Adam James, and Boris cannot stand to hear the cheers for his opponent.
Baronov getting the business there from the crowd in attendance here. Folks, we thank you all for coming out and being a part of NAWA and for also tuning into this broadcast.
You can check out future episodes here on our YouTube channel, previous episodes as well. We're going to continue to bring you this great product as long as we can, as long as you people support it. And again, Adam James really has the support of the crowd. It's Boris really playing around. He doesn't like the cheers. He's getting a lot of jeers, as they would say.
Almost seems to be some type of infection to his ears there, the cheers these strong American fans. Oh, trying to stomp the foot of Adam James here as we get underway with the collar and elbow lie-up.
Just slams him face first onto the mat, showing his strength.
Also, you might as well say showing some signs of disrespect there to the returning competitor, Adam James. Baronov showing off and saying he's number one to this crowd here.
Russia's number one.
James has the full support of the crowd here, as we've said already, folks. We'll see if that helps him out here in trying to get the NAWA United States Championship off of Baronov. There's a hip toss.
I think there's going to be a little bit of a filling out process for Adam James here in this match. You know, it's first time back in the ring against an opponent I'm not sure he's actually been in the ring with before. So it might take him a few minutes to get his wits about him into the action as Boris continues to taunt with the fans in the front row here.
Could be definitely one of these situations where you might go into a match with a plan, but everybody's plan goes out the window once you get punched in the mouth, as the old saying goes. So we'll see what happens here as James continues to work his way through this match.
Chance of USA here.
There you go. We just need somebody to come out with a 2x4 now and start chanting that USA like good old
Boris again getting the better of Adam James here.
That's right. Seemingly taking a strategic approach here, just trying to get into the mind of Adam James.
Adam James doesn't know how to take this. He looks to be a little bit frustrated here.
Looks to be, but he can't let him get under the skin there. Adam James just got to take his time, feel things out here.
Here we go. Let's see what happens now. Oh, Boris still in control of this in the early going here between these two.
Got him into a side headlock here. Adam James backs him in, going to shoot him off the ropes. A shoulder tackle there delivered by Baronov.
Baronov showing that he's a superior athlete so far in this matchup. Oh, nice leapfrog there. Adam James tosses him over. Boris now with a kick right into the gut. Right
into the breadbasket there, shoots him into the corner. But there's a reversal and a hip toss by James.
Finally, Adam James is getting the better of the end of the action here. Ring rust is starting to wear off quickly into this matchup.
It sure is starting to knock that ring rust off here, getting the feeling back into those fists and starting to remember what it's like to be in competition here.
Boris looks puzzled as to what to do now that Adam James is taking advantage and the lead of this match.
Baronov seemingly frustrated here on the outside of the ring where he can get the full potency of those crowd chants and whatnot.
Adam James is not happy with him the referee letting Boris stay out of the ring. It seems a lot longer than 10 seconds here.
I'd say we probably now up to a 15 here by most people's count.
Now he's administering his official count.
Oh, and Baronov there you see just toying with James and the referee seemingly as he just narrowly gets back in the ring enough to break the count. Buys himself a little bit more time.
Boris is smart again. Veteran of the wrestling business in this area. Again, smartly breaking the count.
I tell you, as a competitor, this would have to frustrate the you-know-what out of me. Adam James is in there just chomping at the bit trying to get this. Oh, there you go. Stomps that hand of Baronov.
Right on the 5 fingers.
How does that hand there feel, Boris? Excuse me.
Adam James has exited the ring, and he's right behind Boris this time. He's not going to let Boris recuperate on the floor.
I don't think Boris knows what's coming here.
Himself together.
That's a right hand. There you go. Big right hand from the American.
Right into the jaw. He's like, get your tail back in the ring. It's time. This is where the match is going to take place.
That's right. It's time to fight here now, Boris. Wrenching that shoulder arm wringer.
And the momentum swing has went into Adam James's favor so far here now.
Definitely have to give a power advantage to Adam James here. He's a big man. As we said, he was a heavyweight champion here at NAWA at one point in time.
Got him in a wrist lock. They're going to ask him to. Taking a page out of what we just saw last week with Jimmy Valiant and Bidley.
Tell you what, they're going to take a piece out of that ring finger, look like of Boris Baronov.
He doesn't need it. He just needs his waist to hold that United States Championship around.
That's right. Adam James here still holding on with that wrist lock. That's a kick to the breadbasket of Baronov. Going to shoot him off the ropes here. Big clothesline. Takes it, might have got it right up in the throat there. Baronov.
It's like the air was knocked right out of Boris Baronov with that clothesline.
Baronov sucking wind there after that clothesline.
And again, Adam James really taking momentum with a stiff chop right into the chest. You can see Boris still might not have the air back after the clothesline and the chop to the chest.
Between those two maneuvers, he is definitely out of air right now, folks. And Adam James not going to back down from him, telling the crowd here to taking the skin right off of Baronov's sternum there with that chop.
Is he not done yet?
I don't think so.
He's
going to mount him in the corner here.
You know, this always doesn't end well for the guy on the top.
Typically not, but we're going to see what happens here, though.
1, 2, 3. Oh, he only got a 3 count.
Michael, you gave him bad luck here. Oh, and just snake eyes there in the top of that turnbuckle. Baronov smartly takes advantage of that opportunity to get the momentum back on his favor, and now just stomping away at the head and neck of Adam James is Baronov.
Huge lapse in judgment on Adam James' part there. You always know that's going to end well when you go there. Very rarely do you see it successfully go all the way through the 10.
Baronov throttling Adam James there in the middle of the ring. Now we got him shooting off the ropes here once again, going down into another chokehold.
It wasn't even a clothesline. He just grabbed him around the throat and slammed him down.
Baronov seemingly trying to get one over on James for those chops and maneuvers to the throat there of Baronov here a few moments ago. Now Baronov just putting the boots to him in the corner, choking the man. Referee admonishing Baronov for these choking tactics.
Hey, you know you have to the count of 5, right?
I think you have a count to 4, to be honest with you, because if they get to 5, you're technically out of the match there. But Baronov, nonetheless, still choking the life out of Adam James here, using the ropes to his advantage.
And Boris is now taunting all the Americans here in attendance at NAWA.
I don't think there are any Russians here other than him, as he snuck somebody in the back here. Boris smartly there was using the ring as a weapon. There are people talking about that in various forms of competition in the past, but now he's just clubbing away at the back and shoulders of Adam James.
Well, if the Russians tampered with the election, you know Boris could sneak another Russian in here, right?
Conceivably. You never know what's under these wrestling rings anymore, folks. Could be somebody in there waiting for Adam James.
There's guitars under there. We saw that last week with Chase Brown.
Yeah, we've got that big guitar match here coming up in a few weeks, folks.
Don't want to miss that. You stay tuned. The NAWA Championship Wrestling, Thomas Extreme versus Chase Brown will be airing here in just a few weeks.
But in the here and now, we've got Boris Baronov with a chokehold almost, a reverse chin lock in the middle of the ring here on Adam James, trying to wear down the man as he returns to competition here in NAWA.
Boris should have put all of his weight on Adam James's neck. He wouldn't have been able to get up as easy as he did there.
Definitely tell both men starting to feel the length of this match here as it goes on. Adam James shoots in. Baronov gets him down there with a back elbow. Going for a cover. 2.
Almost.
Only a 2 count, though.
Almost.
Oh, break of the eyes
right
there by
in front
Baronov.
of the referee, Zach Galifianakis' brother over there.
Referee seemingly having some type of glaucoma episode in the middle of the ring there.
Oh, he's got him in a nerve hold.
Nerve pinch there.
Old-fashioned nerve hold. Hey, if it works, it works. It doesn't matter if it's 1985 or 2018.
Pain is pain, folks. And guarantee you right now, Adam James is in the middle of the ring suffering from that hold, that vice-like grip of Baronov.
And New Age Hitman is asking for the fans to get behind him here.
You can hear him, folks, chanting along there, getting behind the man they want to see take away the United States Championship from Boris Baronov. James putting a couple of fists in the breadbasket of Baronov. Comes over, sunset flip. Going to try and get a cover here. Baronov falling backwards. Oh, but kicks him to the head there with those boots. Gets out of that. And there's a
smartly cuts him off there with a fist in the gut and a swinging neck breaker.
Neck breaker.
Adam James went from making a pin to being pinned just like that.
2 count only, though.
Boris even looks frustrated now.
That's only going to play into Adam James' advantage, though, if Boris can be frustrated enough. Will it? That's a good question.
Will it? The longer this match goes, and we mentioned he might have some ring rust from earlier not being in the ring for a while.
There's a side Russian leg sweep, only appropriate.
Going for some type of submission
Baronov
hold.
going for some type of a choke or some type of combination of elements here.
Should have went for the pin. What's he doing?
Seemingly, this could be mind games here. Once again, trying to put Adam James into a disadvantage and choke him out here. But James trying to reach for that bottom rope here with his foot.
Oh, he rolls right over, keep Adam James away from the ropes. Smartly doing that. He's kind of lost control of the hold. No, he got it back.
But he's also preventing James from getting to that ring rope there.
You can see Adam James is still not out of it. He's still in it. He hasn't faded away just yet.
He's fighting, folks. He's trying with everything he's got.
There's a trickle of blood running down Boris Baranov's
Someone has
hand.
been busted open here. Can't tell who's that coming from.
Adam James, he's still awake. He makes the save for himself on the ropes.
Referee once again admonishing Boris Baronov there.
Again, somebody has been cut. We saw a pile of blood streaming down. Oh, Boris is
there. Boris has got, at some point in time, must have ate a right hand there.
Or a headbutt during that exchange on the mat. Something happened. And you can see Adam James bent over. Oh, whoa.
What is this? Boris Baronov just plain old clubbed the referee there.
He had every intention of doing that. The referee didn't even expect that.
That was not even a...
And look at Boris. He got the Russian chain wrapped around his fist. Oh, no.
The chain is in play here now. The referee back into the match here, pulling the chain off the fist.
If he connected with that, this match would have been over. Where's Adam James at? Here comes. Ducks the clothesline.
Oh, no. Baronov comes in with a clothesline of his own there in the corner of the ring. What was Baronov thinking bringing that chain in the action
Referee
here?
getting a little too close to Adam James. They're checking on him. Don't get back in the way now.
Still trying to see where that blood could be coming from there. Oh. The referee once again
that time I think
taken out.
I think that's going to take him out this time.
Referee down in the corner there. He's not going to be much good the rest of this match as Baronov just plain old buries
a massive
Adam James with that was almost a lariat there. Now going back to that chain. Michael, what's he got with that chain?
Well, what do you think he's going to do with that chain?
Wrapping the fist.
Punch him right in the face.
Wrapping the fist there.
You can hear the fans are upset. They're not liking what they're about to see.
They are not. I don't either personally, to be honest with you. This is highly illegal, obviously, to bring a chain into this matchup here.
It's only illegal if the referee sees it.
Oh, no, this referee.
No. God, Adam James is out. He's cold-cocked him with the chain.
The chain
right across the face. And that's it, folks. Boris Baronov retains the NAWA United States Heavyweight Championship under questionable tactics, I might add.
And with a trickle of blood coming down his face there, you see how much of a fight this was between these two men. But Baronov using that chain, now hiding it almost appropriately behind that Russian flag there. Once again, folks, bringing that chain into this match and just cold cocking, Michael, as you said, Adam James.
Oh, look at this.
Face.
He's disrespectfully covering Adam James with the Russian Federation flag as he holds his United States title up.
I tell you, folks.
What a piece of crap.
Hard to think of a more disrespectful action that Baronov could have done there other than this right here, and draping the returning Adam James with that Russian Federation flag here.
NAWA officials are going to probably take a look at this and hopefully give Adam James a rematch for this once they see this afterwards.
One could only hope.
Weeks, you're going to see Joshua Real Cutshaw here on NAWA Championship Wrestling. Stay tuned for that. He's an amazing athlete. Now we're going to take you back to a tag team title match between the Burke County Boys and the Phoenix Brothers.
Wrestling fans, this is C.J. Bentley with the North American Wrestling Alliance News. My guests at this time are the former NAWA Tag Team Champions, Big Donnie and James Brody, with their manager, Downtown Digger Brown. Donnie, tell us about it.
Hell, we lost tag belts to the Phoenix Brothers. Guys, that was a lapse of judgment. I don't know why. It's something we looked to the people, and we turned around, and then it was over. 1, 2, 3. I'm still like flabbergasted on what we could have done right, but it just ended up wrong. Let's say chop.
Digger.
Come April 21st in Lenore, we will regain our tag team titles. You can count on that because, as far as I'm concerned, they were stolen from us. So come April 21st, look for Big Donnie and Wild Man James Brody to regain the NAWA tag team titles.
How about it, James?
Well, did you see how that happened? He glossed completely over the loss. He glossed over it because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That's old news. We got beat. We've been beat before, and we're going to come back, and it's going to be better than before. So let me tell you something, boys. We're coming at you. And I don't care what the people say, really, myself, personally. All I know is I want my gold back.
And they're going to have their opportunity to get the gold back. The Burke County boys are going to be in a 4-way elimination tag team title match. The Phoenix brothers just won the belts, and their first match is going to be, it's not going to be favorable for them to keep the titles when they go against these other 3 teams. The Burke County boys want them back. They're going to have their work cut out for them.
Wrestling fans, this is C.J. Bentley with North American Wrestling Alliance News. My guest tonight is former NAWA heavyweight champion Adam James. Adam, good to have you with us.
It's good to be here.
Adam, you've been involved with a feud with the United States heavyweight champion Boris Baronov. Tell us a few things about that.
Well, he's got some underhanded tactics, doesn't he? Boris, you thought you were going to be cheap tonight and use a chain behind the ref's back and get your 3 count. Well, that's fine. I'm not one to sit out here and complain. I lost the NAWA Heavyweight Championship, and I haven't even had a rematch yet. But I've got a chance to take that United States Championship from you, and that's exactly what I plan on doing. You want to keep using that chain, you're not going to be able to hide behind it for very long. I promise you, the next time we meet up, it's coming back home with me.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Words from Adam James as he talks about that match he had with Boris Baronov, going over the fact that he was definitely cheated on with that chain there. We're going to see what happens here in the next coming weeks as that feud continues.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. It's main event time. This is the match everybody's been waiting to see, the street fight between the former best friends, brothers almost, Deon Johnson and the Black Angel.
Here's big business James McCollum on his way to the ring with Black Angel. McCollum has grabbed a microphone, and that could be a dangerous thing here.
Let me give you a little background into this match. Black Angel and Deon Johnson, they were tag team partners, best friends, like I said, brothers for 15 years. Traveled up and down the roads all over the Carolinas, all over the world. But big business James McCone offered Black Angels, I guess he had his number, like I said.
Let me explain this to you people, because I know you're from the You think Deon Johnson get ready to come out that curtain and beat my man half to death and get his hands on me? That's what you think. But you hillbillies are very, very wrong. Because what's going to happen is tonight is the last time you will ever see Deon Johnson. My angel is going to put this fool out forever. No more Deon Johnson. Get him out here.
James McCollum there telling the crowd that this is the last time they'll ever see Deon Johnson if Black Angel has his way with him.
Well, you remember, we just got introduced to Perry James, a man who also hates Deon Johnson, is here in NAWA now. So if the job isn't done tonight, Perry James and his gang, along with Big Business and his crew, they will definitely get rid of Deon Johnson.
Deon Johnson seemingly has people lining up left and right to try and get a piece of him here. But first in line looks to be James McCollum leading the Big Business Army here as Black Angel is set to go for combat. You can always tell when there's going to be a hardcore match, folks, when somebody shows up to the ring in blue jeans and boots. That's when you know somebody's going to get their wig split, as you might want to say there.
But again, you know, Big Business James McCollum offered Black Angel a sum of money that made him turn on his best friend, Deon Johnson. I don't know what the amount was, but James McCollum had some blood money, and you can see Deon's on his way to the ring, and he's not happy. You know why? Because his best friend turned on him. the godfather of his children, turned on him. He's going to kick his butt here tonight.
And we are not going to have any kind of delay here, folks. Action already kicking off here as Black Angel starting to attack Deon as he gets in the ring, but Deon now mounting a comeback of his own.
You can see the hate on Deon's face. He's super pissed. Black Angel turned his back on him and joined up with Big Business.
And it just shows you, and a clubbing blow there with that pipe.
It's like some kind of PVC pipe. He's going right to the throat of Black Angel.
And now
he's going to end this right now.
Trying to stab him in the heart and the chest there is Deon Johnson.
He's going right for the throat, the windpipe.
And this will, once again, folks, this will not be a technical contest. This is going to be a fight here.
If you're looking for holds and reversals, you're not going to get it right here, right now.
Not here.
This is hate. This is a blood feud. These guys were best friends, and now they hate each other. All over money and Big Business, that snotty-nosed James McCone.
That skunk-haired McCone, as you might want to go ahead and call him there. I can't tell you how many people he's spent the wrong way in terms of being able to convince them with money to turn their backs on friends and allies over the years. But now Black Angel in the corner here, just pounding away at Deon Johnson.
I don't see how either man really gets an advantage. They both know each other so well. It's really just going to come down to who gets the lethal blow in, I guess you'd say.
Well, you have to consider the fact, too, that Deon is, you might as well go ahead and say, playing to a disadvantage here, as that he and himself are out here by himself, I should say. Meanwhile, Black Angel has the help of the one and only James McCone.
Oh,
so
boy.
It might as well be a 2-on-1 contest here, folks.
The action spilled out to the floor, and anything goes. No, they could grab a chair. They could grab a trash can. They could grab anything they want. The rope off that ring post there and choke him to death if he wants.
Anything is legal.
That's what you want. This is what you want here.
Black Angel just telling Deon Johnson where he belongs seemingly these days, in his opinion anyway, putting the boots to Deon.
You know, I don't know what amount of money it took to turn Black Angel on Deon, but it would take a whole lot of money for me to turn on someone that I was that close to.
And it's so crazy to see these two fighting each other, as you and I, Michael, have seen these two in tag team action, working as friends, working as allies for years. And now to see them just bashing each other almost next to half to death here as Black Angel.
The fans are just in disbelief as it just rips the forehead of Deon right in front of him.
Goodness. Pounding away at the forehead there in the skull and sends him into the ring post. Deon Johnson. And that's what we were talking about.
Disadvantage you were talking about just a few minutes ago.
James McCone inserting himself into the match there, putting a boot right into the chest of Deon Johnson.
James McCone is more crooked than a snake.
I think I might trust a snake above him. Man. Black Angel just putting the skull of Deon Johnson into that ring post there.
And what's he see? Does Black Angel see something that's gonna help him inflict some more punishment? He's going for a steel chair.
He had that demonic smile on his face there, folks, as you can see him turning around. Going for a steel chair here now. As we said, this is perfectly legal in this contest. What's he going to do with that chair, though, Michael?
He's got an instrument of violence right here, and he's about to put it to use against Deon.
Deon's got to try and make a comeback here. Otherwise, this match isn't going to last very long.
He had to help him up just so he could hit him with this chair.
And he was swinging like Mark McGuire there, trying to take the head off of Deon Johnson. But Deon now's got the chair for himself.
Tables have turned, and Deon is going to take advantage of it right here.
Oh, my God.
CTE written all over that chair shot.
Oh, my God. Just such a hard lick there with the chair there, folks.
When you hate somebody, you will do things that you would normally not do in a wrestling match, even a street fight, when you hate someone as much as these two hate each other.
Ladies and gentlemen, you don't ever really think about this guy.
God, here's that snake.
The chair. But Deon was able to get him to turn that chair around there once he realized he wasn't going to be able to get a cheap shot in on him.
He's smart enough to know he's always got to watch his back in this match. Oh, wait a minute. I just saw a crimson mask on the head of Black Angels. He busted open after that chair shot.
The crowd here smartly getting out of the way.
I think Black Angel's busted open.
It definitely could be after that chair shot to the forehead there. We'll see as he pulls up here.
Deon.
And definitely, Michael, you were spot on there. We've got a crimson mask here as Deon Johnson blasts Black Angel once again in the forehead there.
What's Deon going after now? He's got a trash can.
Deon's going to add insult to injury here, seemingly.
He's taking the trash out.
And the blood continues to pour down the forehead of Black Angel.
Well, that's what he thinks of his former best friend. He's a piece of trash.
I tell you what, this contest has definitely turned into a true hardcore contest here now.
This is not even a hardcore match. This is just a fight.
It
This
is.
is a brawl. Black Angel somehow getting his wits about him after being cracked open over the forehead to take advantage.
Folks, as I was going to say a moment ago, you think about what a metal chair weighs. Pick up one sometime, and then imagine that being wrapped around your forehead.
Don't encourage people to do that to themselves at home.
No.
I don't want to be sued for the. Do not try this at home.
Do
kids.
not try this at home, definitely. But still, just think of that whenever you see one of those metal chairs next time.
Deon's telling everybody to get the hell out of the way. What's he going to do now?
These people are like, we paid for these chairs, but you're going to have to move. Oh, just throwing him into the front row there.
Deon went down the water slide of metal chairs there. Slid right across that floor.
There was some blood in that mixture there as well.
He could get bruised ribs and be hurt seriously from that maneuver there.
Could definitely, because he made impact with those chairs.
Just choking. It doesn't matter. You can do whatever you need to do to win this. Now, again, if Deon does win this match, he does get 5 minutes alone with James McCone. We forgot to mention that. But it's not looking very good for Deon Johnson right now.
No, and look at the gore there on the face of Black Angel as he continues to fight through the blood in the eyes there. That might be increasing his rage, though. Is Deon busted there as well?
He's busted. Oh, he just took that old man's cane.
The fan there,
system.
The fan there at ringside, lending a hand. You know, we talked about the fact that James McCone was going to be an ally for Black Angel, but the fans here now.
Fans love Deon Johnson. Deon Johnson is the Dusty Rhodes of NAWA, if I may say.
He is definitely.
A cane to the bum.
Oh no! And we've seen the old get checked here before.
His B-hole has been violated.
Oh my goodness!
What's he going to do with this Mountain Dew? Does he need to give him some energy?
We're going to see here.
The fans love Deon Johnson. They will help him destroy the Black Angel if they can. As you can tell, they're giving him weapons left and right.
Just popping that top open there.
Yeah, and I believe Deon Johnson is either Deon's busted open or the blood from Black Angel's trickled down onto his head.
That could have been from that mounted position there he had him in there a moment ago. But now we're seeing Black Angel still able to, despite absorbing all that punishment, able to get control of Deon Johnson there and send him into the ring post.
Oh, God, great camera work there. You can see the blood just gushing out of the head of Black Angel.
Amazing shot there by our camera crew at ringside, showing you just how violent this contest has been between these two men. And James McCone there still in the background, seemingly waiting for an opportunity to pounce on Deon Johnson.
Oh, now he's taking it back into the ring finally.
But I don't guess it matters that they're in the ring, though, Michael. In this contest, they could have had a pinfall on the outside. But nonetheless, they're back in the middle of the ring.
It's probably an instinct. You know, these guys have been in the ring so long. But like you said, I don't think the instincts are kicking in. They're just fighting, fist fighting. Deon with a reversal. Oh, and a butt bump.
Butt bump there. Just as effective as a chair shot, you might as well go ahead and say 2, 3 count.
If you get hit with a rump like that, that's going to put you down for sure. And Deon successfully defeating the Black Angel here in this street fight. Guess what that means?
Deon's going to get 5 minutes alone with the one and only James McCone here.
Look at the mess he made of Black Angel.
Just a pure crimson mask there, folks.
You can tell James McCone is not too excited about having to get into the ring with Deon, even after he got his butt kicked around the ring for a little while by Black Angel.
It looks like McCone's trying to buy himself some time here.
And there's your winner, folks, the Black Cat, Deon Johnson, defeating his former best friend in the street fight.
But McCone's got the stick here now. He's got the microphone. What's he going to say now?
Yeah, does Deon even have it?
I know all that, but listen, let's face it. You've been through a heck of a fight.
James McCone is trying to cower his way out to doing this 5 minutes with Deon later on in the year. I don't think Deon's going to have any of that.
He definitely shouldn't, not after the fight he's been through. He earned this.
He wouldn't even need 5 minutes to destroy James McCone.
He might last 35 seconds, definitely not 5 minutes. McCone would find somewhere weaseling his way out of it, as he's trying to do right now, but Deon is not going to let him go.
James McCone is begging for his life, as he should right now.
Oh, but there's Black Angel coming back in and clubbing away at the back of Deon Johnson. And
now
McCone,
this little coward is getting his licks in.
And Deon Johnson is totally helpless here, folks. He has no way of defending himself. But what's going on here now? What's going on here now?
Chris Thunder Anderson is out in the ring. A former member of the Big Business Army is here to save Deon Johnson from this beatdown.
And it looks like Deon has found himself a bit of an ally here in this combination.
Thunder Anderson's a big man. He's...
What?
Oh,
no!
geez.
No!
It was all a ruse.
Oh, my God.
Ladies and gentlemen, James McCone has a master plan to avoid the 5 minutes with Deon Johnson, and he's got his Big Business Army back all together. Black Angel, Chris Thunder Anderson, they look to be unstoppable, and Deon is down and out. I'm getting word now we're going to go to the back with C.J. Bentley. He's with the man who hates Deon Johnson more than Big Business, James McCone. Perry James, along with his new client, the United States champion, Boris Baronov.
Wrestling fans, C.J. Bentley here at the North American Wrestling Alliance News. I'm here again with Perry James and Boris Baronov, the United States heavyweight champion. Perry.
Adam James, anybody that looks at you, they know you're an awesome physical specimen. But there's one thing you're missing. And that's, well, an investment. You see, Boris Baronov has an investment, has a powerful force behind him that's unstoppable. And so you don't have that. And you also don't have, well, you don't have me as your personal advisor. And so as much as you do this and do that and all the other stuff I'm sure you do in your nice little free time, it's not enough. It wasn't enough the first time you met Baron Baronov, and it won't be enough the second time. It's Boris versus Adam James, round 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on this episode of NAWA Championship Wrestling. Next week, we will have a 30-man bunkhouse battle royal match to determine the new NAWA heavyweight champion. One man will be declared the champion after that match. Tune in then to find out who it is.